What is up, guys? How's it going? Zach Ginn here. We are live today. We are going to do a holiday special wholesaling houses for real, wholesaling houses full time. Whatever time you're wholesaling your houses, we are doing an absolute amazing live today. This is a holiday special where I'm just going to talk about wholesaling. Whatever you guys want to do, we can hang out, we can talk. Honestly, at the end of this call, I want you to become a better real estate investor than before you came on. So that's it, guys. Ask all your questions and let's get into it. Again, I'm Zach Ginn. I'm a real estate wholesaler, real estate investor. Been about a real estate wholesaler for around 4 years now. Started with basically $300 in my bank account. Spent all of my money on bandit signs like those back there. That was probably the first batch I've ever did. We're back there and made a fortune doing it. Made 6 figures in high school. And honestly, right now, we run one of the biggest wholesaling operations on the Treasure Coast in Florida. So ask away your questions. Love to help you guys out. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Let's get this little thingy going here. So, nope. Hold on. Geez, I can't believe your questions. I'm not the biggest tech guy. I'm more of a real estater. But comment below your questions and let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. So SoCal in the house. Sweet, man. Sweet SoCal. We're going to give some time for some people to hop on here. But yeah, Southern California is a weird one. You know, you got the Inland Empire, which is actually really hot right now for real estate wholesaling. Probably one of the only places in Cali you can really do very well in wholesaling. I know Fresno is really hot right now. I know some people over there are doing really well. So I know Fresno is a good one. And then when you really go west out there, you know, LA, I mean, it gets a little tougher. So I'd stick to San Bernardino if you're in SoCal. But overall, wholesaling's a great place to be there. You can always do well. Okay, we're up here a little earlier than our average 5 o'clock post time. Just wanted to come on here because, again, for my wholesaling houses for real group, I go live at about 6:15, 6:30 every single day there. So I wanted to give as much time as possible, really do a Q&A with the subscribers and everyone on Facebook, things like that. What's up, Raymond? What's up, bro? How's it going? Let's see. We got any questions here hopping on. If not, I can go right to Instagram. I get like 50 questions a day on there. So let me go up here to Instagram, get some questions going, and let's get going on this one. So actually, let's go to Facebook really quick. So let's see. Question I got here on Facebook is, let's see. A lot of thank yous for my last video. I appreciate it, guys. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's see. So somebody asks here, what time is the best time to cold call? So the best time to actually cold call, I would say, is between about 3 o'clock all the way down to like 6 or 7. That is the best time to cold call. Again, I've cold called a very long time. I've spent basically, as an 18-year-old, what I did was basically I cold call for 5 hours a day, every single day, Monday through Friday in college. It was a complete mess, but I made a lot of money doing it. I learned virtual wholesaling over there, and that's where I got really well, just learning how to cold call. So from my experience, 3 p.m. till actually 6 p.m. is the sweet spot for getting the best answers going on there. Again, what do I recommend for actually, cold calling? I think ZenCall is the best one out there. It's got a 12-line dialer. I don't have any affiliates or anything with them. I just think they're a really good service, and props to them. I mean, they've really changed the game up. I was using a 3 triple-line dialer back in the day there, and I still did pretty well with it. So, yeah, I think I did really well with that. Angeles, what's up? What's up? Let me know what market you're in. I'd love to know what kind of market you're in, what you're trying to do. What's your experience level, and how can I help you become a better real estate wholesaler? Let me know. Tosh, what is up? Howdy. What is up, guys? Love having people on here, just helping me out and providing support, hopping on here and help me out here, guys. So also comment below what videos you want me to start doing, because this is Wholesaling Miss. So Wholesaling Miss, if you don't know what Wholesaling Miss is, it's actually something I kind of created in the month of December. So starting December 1st is the first day of Wholesaling Miss, all the way actually till December 31st. I will be releasing, and I have been releasing for the past 18 days, make sure today's the 18th, a video every single day. That is right. I am releasing a high quality video every single day, not some stupid little 2-minute video on a quick cold calling tip. Be consistent. No, these are actually legitimately, they're like 10 minutes long. I think yesterday was 8 minutes, but that's because I talked about water shutoffs, and the most you could talk about water shutoffs while providing value is like 8 minutes. But that was probably the shortest video, but it's got a lot of views on it. But overall, it's a high quality video every single day for the month of December. So wholesaling this, let me know. I love just providing value, and a video a day is a tough task, but it's something I think will provide a lot of value and it can help a lot of people. So that is my Christmas present to all of you guys, is I am just tripling out the amount of content I'm giving out just to help you guys out. So comment below your questions. Love to help you out. Again, if you can, while watching this, comment below your market or anything. The more comments we get, the more people start flooding in here, and the more value that I can provide because you're asking more questions. So we got Lorena. Hey, Zach, I'm in the Maryland, D.C. area. What's up? What's up? What's up? Very nice to meet you there. Let's see. We got Tiana in New York. Tiana, where in New York are you? That is a huge difference there. Are you in New York City? Are you on Manhattan? Are you in upstate New York? Because New York for wholesaling, gonna be honest with you, it's tough. You got a lot of factors not the best for you. I would say the number one factor kind of being the biggest issue for you is you got to use a lawyer for a lot of stuff. I know some people really going around that, doing very well with it, but that's the biggest problem. Again, with COVID-19 going on, there has been some lockdown stuff. I'm going to go watch this video probably in like a couple of years from now, like this specific video, and just think, geez, this COVID stuff, I'm glad it's over. Hopefully it's over. We can help some more people out there. But yeah, geez, I'm telling you, New York can be a tough one. They're locking down a lot of stuff, but honestly, if you do it well enough, you can do well. So let me know what market in New York, because I'm in Florida, which is basically second New York. I just got a contract from a guy who's like crazy New York guy, but I'm not even getting into that story. Thank you so much for all your free game. Tiana, thank you so much. Again, this isn't some interview format. Like, we're just hanging out here. I'm just trying to help people out. But I think most of the people watching these listen to it to like 2x speed, like a month from now. So what you ever do live, it's going to be permanent, but it's pretty cool. So let's see here. Angel, what's up, Angel? Hey, man, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Milwaukee's actually a really good market. Wisconsin's pretty good. The only thing I'm not too familiar with, because with my virtual wholesaling, I know like in Michigan, people kind of slow down a little more when the winter comes. I mean, look at me. I'm wearing a jacket because it's like 45 degrees where I'm at in Florida. I can't take it. I'm wearing a jacket inside. We got the heater on. I'm like a little sissy when it comes to this stuff, but I can't even imagine you in Wisconsin. Like, oh my gosh, props to you, Angel. Like you're tougher person than me when it comes to that. But what's up? What's up? Memphis, Tennessee. I'm telling you, that's a hot market right there. The cool part about Memphis, Tennessee, in my opinion, when it comes to that market, like I know markets all over just from my networking and things like that, but Memphis, Tennessee has a surprisingly high amount of cash buyers relatively to where the deals are. So what I mean by that is, like, when you have a lot of deals, there's a lot of cash buyers, something, like Phoenix, Arizona, something like that, for example. Cool part about Memphis is there's like a little more than average amount of deals. I mean, it's still a big market, but there's a lot of cash buyers, a lot of turnkey guys in Memphis too. Shout out to Ken Clothier and his company. It used to be Memphis Invest. I think they changed it, but he did really well out there too. So Memphis, Tennessee, that's a hot one right now. Let's see if we're good here. All right. And I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I think you guys can hear me. But Tiana says, in the hood, bro, Bronx, I'm just trying to get into virtual because I know the competition here is crazy. Okay, Tiana. Yes, you 100% need to do some virtual wholesaling. I never recommend a virtual wholesale like straight out of the gate, like with Tosh over here. You're in Memphis, like, oh my gosh, you hit the honey pot in that one. So you're in a perfect market. When it comes to the Bronx, yes, you're gonna have to do some virtual wholesaling. And if you need tips on finding the right virtual wholesaling market, I am more than happy to help you out. There's a lot of list source hacks. Honestly, between you and me, Tiana, don't let anyone else know this because nobody's watching this. Don't worry. This is a tiny little channel. Nobody cares. But between you and me, what you need to do to find a really good virtual wholesaling market is go on Facebook, go to some of the bigger groups. Again, Wholesaling Houses for Real is my group. We just hit 1,000. members. Again, looking back in a couple of years, I'm going to be just laughing that we hit 1,000 because we're going to be more and more and more because we're starting a movement over there of just free courses and, free content, free mastermind, stuff like that. But in that one, I released a video too talking about virtual wholesaling. And honestly, just go to big Facebook groups, especially in wholesaling ones. I'm telling you, people love to brag about themselves. They'll brag about, hey, I just got this killer deal in Greensboro, North Carolina, or Greensboro, Wisconsin. And they'd be like, Greensboro, Wisconsin, you look it up, and people are doing a lot of crazy deals out there. And there's not a lot of virtual wholesalers because everyone's virtual wholesaling in like the most saturated one, in my opinion, in Florida is Orlando. Everyone's a virtual wholesaler in Orlando. Orlando used to be a pretty good gem when it came to wholesaling, but now everyone and their mother just talked about, oh, Orlando's where it's at. And then you got everyone flooding in there, and then everyone's just cold calling it. It's a mess. There's a lot of virtual wholesalers where I'm at too in my market, and some of them are actually really good, and some just aren't. So it really depends. But yeah, virtual wholesaling, you got to pick the right market. That's probably one of the most important ones. Figure out the right zip codes in that market, and then we just have to learn how to get better and better talking to sellers, lock up deals. Confidence is everything. But just know where you're at, Tiana. If you have like a thick Bronx accent, I've been in the Bronx before. Some ladies and guys over there have accents. Just know that might be another issue if you're talking to someone who with a very thick Southern accent in like southeastern Louisiana or something like that. Just have that in mind. But usually it's not really a big deal. What do you recommend? I invest as far as services, CRM, skip trace, only have $400 to $500 to start with. Tiana, you are whooping me on budgets. I think I said this in the beginning. That bandit sign right there, I spent the last $300 in my bank account on bandit signs. And that's literally all I did. That's all the money I had. CRM, skip tracing. You're in New York, get out of here. Like, come on. Like, I had absolutely no money for any of that stuff. So at $400 to $500, we're going to have to do some sweat equity. We're going to have to put our butts to work, and we're going to have to get very lean on our operations. That's what I can say. So when it comes to actually skip tracing, CRM, stuff like that, the CRM that you need to do here, I hate plugging my other videos on here, but Tiana, if you go to YouTube, search Flip with Rick, go to my channel, I have a new guide. It's called Podio Wholesaling Guide for 2021. That is the only guide you need to watch when it comes to creating a CRM. It shows you step by step how to create a Podio account, got all the fancy automations that gurus charge all this money. I do it all for free. I show you exactly how to do it for free. And you know why I know how to do that? Because I was a broke kid at 17 years old, scrubbing toilets all day at my local grocery store, and I had to figure it out or I was not going to make it in this business. So I figured out exactly how to do Podio. I know how to do a little coding. All you got to do is like copy the code and just paste it in there. There's no like, you have to learn C++ or Python or, all that Java stuff like that. You just copy and paste it where I tell you to copy and paste it, and boom, it's really easy like that. So go to Podio. That's the free one I use. Just go to Flip with Rick, search, actually just go under Podio on the videos. You got to scroll and find it hard enough, but it's getting harder and harder for me to say that because I have so many videos and content coming out, but I'm just trying to help as many people as possible. But CRM, Podio, absolutely free. And then skip tracing, that's my dog right there. What are you going to do? He's a good boy. That when it comes to actually skip tracing, I would do TruePeopleSearch.com. TruePeopleSearch.com is absolutely the best free skip tracing service to do out there. Again, please excuse my dog, but we're honestly hanging out here. This isn't an edited video. I'm not that type of guy that's going to spend an hour editing a Q&A. Like this is live. You get the real me. I'm not this big guru with the Lambo Gucci watches. The only thing I really like to flex on, I guess, is when I make a $50,000 check to tell you that I'm actually legit in this business. I'm real. We're the best in the Treasure Coast, and we do this business for real. Like I'm not this fake guru out here living in a little condo out in like a crazy big city saying I'm out here basically going to deals. I do this stuff for real. So yeah, you hear my dog everywhere. And please, if you guys are new here, I haven't done a live Q&A in probably a couple months, but honestly, I can go off the rails a lot. I can ramble about stuff with wholesaling because I legitimately have a huge passion for this business. So please don't get me rambling. I can ramble for hours. I've done 3-hour Q&As before. So skip tracing, TruePeopleSearch.com is the absolute best free service to do. I don't recommend really anything else when it comes to that amount of budget. Batch leads when you got a little more money, but overall 400 to 500 bucks to start with. I would say Podio free, skip trace free, and then we're going to have to do some manual lists for free, code violations, probates, things like that. Just get that free list going on there. But yeah, thanks for the question, though. Appreciate it. Oh boy, we're getting some questions here. Let the questions go. I'm telling you, the more you comment, the better. And also, before I answer the next question here, please smash that like button and subscribe. I'm telling you right now, if everyone in this video watching this right now hits that like button, that means more people will see this. The YouTube algorithm, I've studied it. The more likes I get and the more comments I get, especially on this live video, which means the more people that see this and the more people that absolutely see this means that I can save another new 17-year-old kid from spending $10,000 or borrowing $10,000 or taking their last money on a wholesaling guru that's going to steal all their money. They're going to put them in a group with 1,000 other people and they're not really going to learn anything. I'm just trying to save everyone. I'm trying to provide as much free content as possible. Again, I can't do free content 101. That's why we got everyone on here. But the more people that like this, the bigger we can create this Flip with Rick, Zach Ginn, anti-guru, wholesaling value movement. If it's something you want to do, like that, but please smash that like button, comment something below. Even if you want to comment something stupid, like why do I have a black and white sign? Why isn't it like yellow? Please just provide it away. Also, this is from the last live. This is I got a coral tank right here. Got some fish in it. Rick's the big coral guy, but that's a cool little look for the office. But yes, like that video and like this video. We'll get going. I'm using PropStream what's up, NG? I'm using PropStream when filtering for pre-foreclosures. How can I know how much time they've left until they'll actually be in foreclosure? Usually on PropStream, there's actually a sale date on there. It'll probably say something about usually you'll have an auction date on there if it's a pre-foreclosure. So that should help you a lot. If you have a pre-foreclosure you want me to look at, I'll hop on PropStream right now, like share it. Honestly, I don't care. I got really nothing going too much right now, but let me know. Also, comment below if you guys can hear me. That is my biggest fear, that I do like a 3-hour live and nobody can hear me. That will break my heart. Not much things will break my heart. That's something right there that'll break my heart. So comment below if you can hear me, please. We got a lot of people on here. We got some likes on here, so I think people can hear me. Hey there, what's up, Diane? How's it going? What's up? What's up? Cali seems horrible for me. Oh no, where in Cali are you, bro? Let me know what city in California you are in. Help me out so much. But yeah, let me know where in California, because I can definitely help you. I get connected. Another one thing why I create a YouTube channel is I can put people on my podcast. I can actually connect with people. So someone like you has a deal, let's say in Bakersfield, California. I'll know like 3 of the best wholesalers in Bakersfield just because I have a big subscriber base and people want to actually, connect with me because, they sell courses and stuff and they would have built their brands. But again, I can use that to leverage it to help you, because that's absolutely what I'm trying to do. Trying to connect people together. I'm like Dunder Mifflin. I'm the middleman when it comes to connecting you with JV deals with like the top dogs. So please let me know what market you're in. I can connect you with the best guys possible, just because you guys are blessing me by subscribing, liking the videos like this, and providing more people on here, which means I can connect those top dogs with you. That is absolutely what I'm trying to do. I'm not this big guru with this huge ego. I try to have the smallest ego possible because, guys, I've been in your situation. I've had $300. I've had scrubbing toilets. I didn't know what I was going to do. I came out of it wholesaling $100K in high school. It still just gives me like butterflies in my stomach thinking about that. But man, I've been where you guys at. I want to help you get out of it, and I want to do it absolutely for free. So if that's something you want to do, let's get some support. I'm just trying to help, man. That's all I'm trying to do. But Diane, hi, I'm from New York City, trying to get OU. All right, cool. New York City. I would probably get into some virtual wholesaling, but I'm telling you, New York City it's a rad market. You're definitely not going to be able to do too well wholesaling there. But you could possibly do very well doing virtual wholesaling. So if you got the right attitude and the right knowledge, which I have a lot of content on to help you out with that, I think you can actually absolutely do amazing on that. So let's look here. I've loved your PropStream filtering videos, by the way. I filtered along with you. I've learned so much. That makes my heart so full. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, I'm going to go. I don't want to go on another rant, but there was literally nobody when I was using PropStream starting out, like that helped me out on it. Like I'm telling you, 4 years ago, YouTube or wholesaling was such a desolate place. There was a couple guys on there, and you had to go buy my $5,000 course to get like any content at all from me. You don't know if they're good or not. I do it all for free. So that's what I'm trying to do. Thank you so much. It means so much for me. Just trying to see that I can do more like type of different content like crazy. Like the water shut off video, I probably would have never been able to do that if I didn't have wholesaling this, where I actually had challenged myself to do a video a day. A video a day for a whole year, that would drive me crazy. I mean, maybe I'd do that in the future, but we got to see. But oh my gosh, thank you though. You guys have been a blessing to me. You're blessing me. Helping you out is just a small little gift I can give. Angel says, where do you think real estate wholesaling is headed? How do you think it will change in the future? Right. So let me get my math ball out real quick. Oh wait, I don't have a magic ball. Angel, honestly, this is the toughest question I could get. I can give you my predictions. I talked to some of the top wholesalers out there that really understand this business, that have been in this business 20, 30 plus years. So yes, I know relatively what's going to happen. I mean, if you looked at where my YouTube channel was last year, I had what, like 100 subscribers or something crazy like that. And I was like, this is what I think 2020 is going to be like. I watched that video yesterday and I was just cringing. I was like, there, I realized how much I don't know about anything, and anything can happen. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, there could be a COVID-20. You never know. So if I look at, again, I don't want that to happen, but wholesaling in the future. So where it's heading, unfortunately, I do believe there will be more regulation with bigger cities. Philadelphia, unfortunately, trying to ban wholesaling, you need a license. You can get around that pretty easy. And if you're an ethical wholesaler, ethical real estate investor, you should do very well with it. Not really the biggest deal in the world. But where I see it in the future, you could see some regulations in some cities. I think, I mean, this might be stupid to say, but most likely most real estate wholesalers in the next decade or two might have to get licensed. But if you're very ethical with it, you should be fine. Again, in my opinion, I think more regulation in wholesaling is not the best. I mean, you don't want 18-year-old kids signing contracts of $1 million home, and then putting on a contract for $5,000 with a 90-year-old lady. I've seen that done before. That's terrible. That's unethical. I think 99.99% of everyone watching this will 100% agree to that. But less regulation is usually the best. A bad wholesaler gets a bad rap in this business, and I think your reputation is everything in wholesaling. So I'm telling you right now, I try to be the most stand-up person as possible, but regulations probably coming for wholesaling. 2021 for the market, I think we're still going to be heading up. I don't see anything really stopping it. The fundamentals for real estate has been great. Builders are building like crazy. Supplies are really shrinking. The reason, again, why building prices are so high right now is because there's a lot of COVID-19 happening with a lot of builders. You know, the supply of wood's really getting hard to get. A lot of the material for building just because of COVID outbreaks. And I think the supply should go up and up and up. The real question for wholesaling in 2021 is what's going to happen once these evictions start going through. They're already coming through in Florida, but they're backlogged like 4 months, especially in my personal county. But the true thing for 2021, in my opinion, humble opinion, I mean, I'm telling you right now, I've been in this business for 40 years. 4 years. I can see charts. I'm very analytical. It's really what's going to happen when supply opens up, because a lot of people were not putting their properties on the market because of COVID, and only the serious ones. Supply is disgustingly low right now. Probably one of the lowest supplies I've ever seen for a real estate market ever. So it honestly really depends what's going to happen. If more people start flooding the market because they're not scared, a lot of older people open their homes up to selling, then possibly we could see a little housing prices go down a little, but I think things are going to stay pretty steady and trend a little more up. That's my opinion for 2021. 2022, we got to see if we have some fundamentals on there. The Fed has kind of indicated they're not going to change the rates at all this year. And I think if they get a new Fed chief in with the new administration, things probably not going to change too much. That's my true opinion. We got to get kind of people going on. I honestly don't really think I mean, it's weird. I just don't think the Fed's really going to do anything crazy with the rates, so I don't think it's going to affect much. Hi there. Hey. Blessings. Thanks. So, NASA, thanks you. NASA, let me know how I say your name. Again, I am a butcher with names. I'm so sorry. So sorry. 1,000 members. I'm telling you right now, it's absolutely such a blessing for you guys to be over there helping me out. Again, free wholesaling course, wholesaling mastermind and course, all that stuff. Facebook.com/group/wholesaling houses for real. I mean, I don't want to plug it. It plugs itself, but we're creating a movement there just to help people out. And honestly, it's like the average group you have, except there's actual free wholesaling course in there. I figured out how to code a course in the Facebook group. So go through the whole course every Friday at like 6:30, kind of like this, except it's with a big Zoom group where we actually, everyone's an equal. Everyone can hop on there. We can hang out there, make each other better wholesalers. So it's a great group. Check it out. But Tiana says, I've been binging your videos, so much free game. Can't thank you enough. Tiana, thank you so much. Your support is literally everything for me. You guys help us so much. Rick has a big heart out to everyone that really supports us. We truly appreciate it. It means a lot for us. Thank you just so much. I honestly, I can't say thank you enough. I love hanging out with people here on the live. It's such fun. Again, it's only funner when I actually get to see your faces. So hop on the Wholesaling Houses for Real train. We have a lot of people going on the weekly calls. I'm actually, after this, I'm going to go on that call. So, but don't worry, I can go for hours on this. But yeah, love to see your guys' faces and really just help you out in this business. I don't want your money. For the one-on-one stuff, it's a little different, but this is kind of a group setting, so it's different. But do you like Carrot websites? And if so, what price per month to start in? Oh, shoot. I just had Trevor on my podcast, Trevor Mock from Carrot, so he's going to kill me if I say this yes or no. But right now, we currently have a Carrot-like website. We're looking into SEO. Trevor's really getting me on it. I know a lot of guys doing well. In our market, SEO isn't the best play. But I know some guys like I know a guy in shout out to Brian Salmons. He's in Colorado. He gets like 3 or 4 deals. I think he commented somewhere. Again, I could be wrong, but from just SEO on his Carrot website. And I know some other guys doing very well with their Carrot website. So shout out to Carrot. In our market, it's not the best, unfortunately. We have a lot of older people, so that's kind of where I'm at in our market there. But Carrot websites are really well. I think the price is like $100 a month. I could be wrong, and I know it's a long-term play. But Joe, check out my podcast. I have Trevor. It would be you're on Facebook, so just scroll down and keep looking. I had a podcast with Trevor. He kind of talked about it a little more and more, but just look at it and see what you think about it. But yeah, Carrot's a pretty powerful one. If you're in SEO, that's the perfect one for it. Tell us to show the dog. I'll try to get him on here. He's a tough one. He's 100 pounds, and he's a hard one to lift. But I'll try to get him on. See if he wants to hop on, or if not, just remind me. I can share a picture of him. He's a baby. He's awesome. Diane says, hi from New York City, Harlem, trying to invest in Florida, Georgia, North Carolina. I was going to do Florida when COVID-19 hit. I would to invest virtually if possible. Florida, Georgia, North Carolina. The Southeast is hot right now for real estate wholesaling. Really good markets. I do virtual wholesaling in all of them, but I also live in Florida. That's why I have a sweater when it's 40, actually probably 50 degrees right now. I can't handle it. It's too bad for me. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing a sweater right now. But geez, Harlem, that's a cold place. What is the temperature there? Like 10 degrees or something. I don't even know. But yeah, shout out to Harlem. Harder wholesaling market there. Virtual wholesaling is really probably where you have to go out there. But definitely you're looking at the right markets for virtual wholesaling. Nassau, been gaining all the knowledge. Now I'm a little nervous to start. Bro, you can't be nervous to start, man. You got to think it like this. What if I don't do wholesaling and I just quit on the dreams there? What would you do? Literally, 2021 is your year, especially the rest of this year. But what if you just don't follow your dreams? What will happen? You have an opportunity for yourself to change your entire life with literally no money at all. All you have to do is just start wholesaling real estate. Again, you can get nervous, but I'm telling you right now, if you just keep hammering it and just keep going, just going out there, just jump in the pool and get going into it. It'll help you so much. Again, I had a lot of confidence going in because I know if I didn't have confidence, I would not do well. And I would be working a bag boy job, probably still scrubbing toilets if I didn't know what I was going to do. Wholesaling has changed my life. And you honestly have this opportunity to do it. If you never do it, you will live in regret that you've never tried. It's better to try and fail than to do anything. But if you do it hard enough, you will not fail. You will succeed. That's all I can say is this is your time. Life is too short not to do something that you're absolutely passionate about. And my passion's been wholesaling real estate, and I've been blessed for it. But just life is too short, man. That is all I can tell you. You have to chase your dreams. Working a 9-to-5 job, it was probably one of the death of me doing that. So I'm telling you right now, the death of my spirit. I can't work a job. I have to be out there chasing my dreams and building something for myself, my family, everything. And it changed my life. I'm telling you right now, that pushes me so hard. I know where I've been and I never want to go back. And that'll push me like crazy. So I'm never nervous because I know what will happen if I quit my dreams. And I've been blessed. So you got to keep hammering it, keep going, live your dreams. Think of what will happen if you can actually do it. What will happen if you become successful? Your life will change. Your financial freedom can be achieved. You could change the trajectory of your family and your life. I'm telling you right now, it just pumps me up. Oh, I love it. I love talking about wholesaling, guys. It's absolute passion of mine. Again, I don't have like a fake smile like this talking about like this comes out of me straight from the heart. If you don't like it, you can leave. But that's who I am. I love this business, and I will tell everyone till the day I die. Wholesaling is absolutely the best way for anybody to build financial freedom and financial wealth and get them out of any situation with absolutely no money. It's the only business out there. You can't do a you can't do a Shopify drop shipping store with less than $500. With less than $300. But you can't do that. And I've done that before. I made 20 grand drop shipping as a teenager. It's a mess. But yeah, let's see where we got here. Best opening approach for SMS marketing. I'm telling you right now, Eric, the best one is the one that will give you the best delivery and the best response. The most important part about SMS marketing is just getting an answer. That is literally it. Just getting an answer from a seller, because once you get an answer, you can hit them back with anything. The best opening line I could tell you right now that we've been experimenting with lately is, I would say, just something like, hey, I'm looking for the owner of 123 Main Street. Is that you? Again, you have to switch it up a little. I have a really important question to ask for the owner of, the residents of, the deed holder of. Help you out a lot. Honestly, when it comes to actually getting that, I would say that's probably the best one. Honestly, it's just the best opening line is something very short and simple and sweet that you'll get an answer. And once you get an answer, you can ask any question you want. And then when you ask any question you want, you can go hammer it even more. The best opening line, I would say, is something like, I would say, Eric, hey, is this the owner of 123 Main? Or hey, is this Eric? I'm looking for the owner of 123 Main Street. Could this be you? Question mark. Something stupid, simple like that. And then they'll say maybe yes. And they'll say, hey, I'm actually looking to buy a couple more properties for cash. Would that be of interest to you? That little sequence right there, boom. That's all in there. If you want 500 free texts, comment below, or no, it's right there. I'm following with my finger. 500 free text, SMS blasting, smszach.com. Also, if you want, you can also get 50% off your free first month. Do I even have that? Probably not. Let's see. It might be, yeah, I don't even have it on here. But if you use code Zach, that's probably the best one also if you want. So let me just write it on here for you guys. So 50% off. % off batch leads if you want, and then just skip tracing. How did I not get this? I'm trying to help people out here. Dialer. Sorry about that, guys. That done. I'm definitely spelling everything wrong just because I'm crazy. So if you want 50% off, I got the plug for it. So just use code Zach on that one. But but that's also for SMS if you want that too. But Anna says, who are you and where do you get trained to do wholesale? All right, Anna, this is a fun one. Okay. I'm enjoying this, Anna. So who am I? I am Zach Ginn. I'm a real estate wholesaler, real estate investor, house flipper, creative finance junkie. If it involves investing in real estate and making a profit in real estate, I'm in. So I started out, again, I think a lot of these people know who I am, but I started real estate wholesaling at the age of 17 with $300 to my bank account. Quickly, I was scrubbing toilets and bagging groceries at my local grocery store, and I had no respect. My manager didn't give me any respect. I got no promotions. I got like a 25% promotion because minimum wage went up, but they paid me bottom of the barrel minimum wage. It was $8 an hour before they changed it in Florida. This was 4 years ago, and I knew my life was better. I knew my time was way more valuable than this, and I couldn't see myself making $40K a year as a grocery store manager. So I started wholesaling real estate and made about 6 figures in high school doing it in pure profit for wholesaling fees, checks, and really came from the gutter, coming from no money at all into 6 figures in wholesaling profits. Went to college, started virtually wholesaling from there, cold calling 5 hours a day. And then basically I came back home and started actual wholesaling by myself. Then I partnered up with my dad, and we both now run the biggest operations here on the Treasure Coast here in Florida for wholesaling, flipping, wholesaling real estate. How I got trained by the School of Hard Knocks, did it all myself, basically until I started partnering with Rick, I think 2 years ago. No, year and a half. But that's who I am, Zach Ginn. I used to use Truthful Search when I did door-to-door sales with home security. Yes, it's a great. It's a really cool way to actually find people's numbers absolutely for free. I always will recommend Truthful Search. I think it's a great tool. Alrighty. And how many closed deals have you done? Just curious how you got to where you are. We do a lot of deals. That's all I can say. Specific number, it really depends, because if I tell you I did 10 deals, that's cool and all. You're like, wow, Zach does 10 deals. What would be cooler? If I did 2 deals and I made $50,000 in each deal, that's $100K. Or if I said I did 100 deals and I made $100 on each deal, right? Like it doesn't matter how many deals you do. At the end of the day, it's how much profit you made. So one deal, 50 grand, or one deal, 100 grand, or 5 deals and they're $1,000 each. So how many closed deals you've done is kind of stupid, in my opinion. I think me and Rick combined, we've done over, I think 1,000, reaching 2,000 soon. But yeah, just curious. But those deals don't really count too much because it's a lot of $1,000 deals in there, little tiny little deals. And some of the deals are a little nutty. Like I think I did 10 deals, doing one little crazy thing in a week, but it's also from JVing and stuff. But virtual wholesaling has really pumped up how many deals we've done. But it's a good number. It's over 1,000. Me, the whole Flip with Rick community combined on our company. Brian Rice, yep, we can hear you. Sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jarrett, what's up? All right, we're getting some people in here. Let's go. See, that's what I said. Get the comments going. People are going to start rolling in. So Joe says, hey, Zach, I was able to pull my code violation enforcement list from my county, but for some reason, I can only get the list for 2 of the main cities in the county. I tried asking the city and county. Joe, let me know what they said. You can always file a FOIA act and just threaten to do it. They usually will give it to you. But just ask. You should be able to get the full thing. So you got to keep hammering and keep calling. But at the end of the day, you should be able to get it pretty easily. So I would recommend you go just keep hammering and calling. That's the best one I can do. Again, I've been hammering Joe to get his code violations list because it's an amazing list to do. Joe says you're here from Joe from New Jersey. What's up? Let me know what city you are and see if other people can connect and get better together with this. Raphael, you or anyone here using batch dialer, thoughts? I've looked at it. I don't currently use it. I still use ZenCall. Jesse's been telling me about batch dialer. I'm sort of looking into it, but I haven't shifted my entire business from ZenCall to batch dialer yet. I've only heard good things from it, and I know people are doing really well with it. So yeah, if you use batch leads, I mean, it's probably really good to use batch dialer with it too. I'm going to do a review soon of it to give you my raw opinions, but I'm not the expert on it. I'm more the SMS guy when it comes to batch leads, whole data list, stuff like that. But yeah, that's probably the best one I could honestly recommend when it comes to that. So let's see here. Let me just make sure. Working here. Check one thing. And alrighty. Oops. I think SMS Zach I think that changed. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. All right. So yes, I can hear you. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty, sweet. What's up? LA and Ventura County. That's a tougher one. I would probably get into virtual wholesaling if I were you. That's my personal recommendation. Might not be the best one out there, but that's my personal recommendation. So check it out. Ooh. Whoa. All right. LA, Ventura County. I don't know where Ventura is. Joe says, what do you recommend trying to get the remaining code violations listed in my county? I said, you got to keep calling and keep hammering and keep asking them, threatening to call a FOIA act if you had to. Just keep going at it. Just keep going at it. Let's see here. Just want to see if I get something. All right. Just make sure the dog's away. But all right, work on the high desert now. Okay. Decent area. Pull up the foreclosure date for her. Yeah, I'd love to do that. I need the address though. Give me the address. I can pull up the foreclosure date if you need it. But what's up, Aaliyah? How's it going? Yeah, let me know. I can always help you guys out. Hello from San Francisco. San Francisco is a tough wholesaling market, but I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. Wholesaling in San Francisco still is a thing. I interviewed JT2. He made $600,000 on one wholesale assignment in San Francisco. It was a crazy land deal, but San Francisco, if you know what you're doing, you can actually get it done pretty well. So San Francisco, shout out to that one. Baton Rouge. All right, let's go. Let's go. Man, you guys in Baton Rouge, you guys beat the Gators. Break my heart on that one, but I don't get me on a football rant either. Lee County, let me know if there's any good wholesalers I can JV with there. Guys, if you're in Lee County, Florida, and you actually want to JV, let me know, and we can get into it. But thanks, guys. So Demetrius, let's see. What's up, bro? What's up? What percentage of wholesale fee would you offer to new acquisitions specialist? I would say 10 to 15%. I did a whole video on actually creating $100,000 per month in wholesaling profit, not revenue. I showed exactly how to do that. I shared the whole system with you. And that's in that video. I showed the pay structure for the VAs, the VA lead managers, the dispositions agents, your COO. I broke down the whole thing. Go to Flip with Rick on YouTube. You're on Facebook right now. So Demetrius, go to Flip with Rick on YouTube, go to videos and scroll down. There should be an orange thumbnail. It says $100,000 per month profit wholesaling system. I literally gave it all for free. It's a $10,000 course right there. I just gave absolutely for free because that's what I want to do. I got some water. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I could talk for 43 minutes straight. I just got to get some water here and there. But that's it. Comment below your questions real quick while I get some water. I do a lot of, not a lot, but I like to work out like about 5 days a week. So I do a lot of running and weightlifting. So I get thirsty pretty quick. All right. I'm revigorated for this. Let's go. Eric says, I have a deal looking to JV in White Lake, Michigan. Where's White Lake? I do a lot of stuff in Wayne County. Let me look that up for you. White Lake. Let's see here. White Lake is in. It's by Michigan. Is that by Detroit? How far is that? Let me see. Let me look here. Ooh, that's a little far. DM me that deal. I think I might have a buyer for you. Just message me that deal. I think I can help you out, bro. Don't worry. Mike says, what marketing channels would you choose just starting out to get 3 to 5 deals a month with the next year? I would say SMS, Cold calling, depend on your time, but cold calling also is a really good one. And I probably wouldn't go into dive too much in direct mail right now if your marketing budget's a little lower. But I think SMS and cold calling, depending if you're outside of Florida, maybe RVMs. And that should be a really good one. That's what I would personally recommend for you. 3 to 5 deals a month. You can easily get that through SMS. SMS alone, you get 5 deals a month. Are you kidding me? But also cold calling too, double dip with that and get going on that one. That's probably the marketing channels I would 100% recommend. If you can get a team going, driving for dollars would be an amazing one to do too. But really depending on what you want to do. But driving for dollars, I got to see what market you're in, because some markets work really well for driving for dollars and some don't. And some work really well for cold calling and some don't. So just let me know what market you are in, and I can get you going on there. So let's see here. Nassau, dude, you got to tell me if I'm saying your name right. I've been in Jamaica since the pandemic. Do you think virtual JV with you will be a good start? Honestly, virtual JV with anyone you really want. I mean, virtual wholesaling is amazing. I've met some amazing people in the wholesaling houses for real group. Actually, bro, you're in the wholesaling houses for real group, dude. There's a guy on there. Shout out to Cherise. Definitely saying his name wrong, but Cherise. He's in Trinidad and Tobago. He made over $50,000 on a wholesale deal. That dude's going on my podcast. I'll find a way to get him on there. He made $50,000 from Trinidad and Tobago, and the average salary there's $3,000. Think about that for a second. Now, Jamaica, I know actually some guys actually doing some virtual wholesaling out of there. Great people. But yeah, that's a great one to do. But yeah, virtual wholesaling from Jamaica is easy. It's the same thing as me virtual wholesaling in my backyard. If you got a stable internet connection, good to go. Go get an Ethernet cord if you want to even get a better internet connection. You're good to go. But yeah, Jamaica is a beautiful country. Been there once on a cruise ship a couple of years ago. Beautiful country. I love Jamaica. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for asking these questions. It's getting me going. I'm a sub. Thank you for subscribing so much. It truly, back of my heart, means so much to me. I love you because you are real. Also told your father that you are doing an awesome job. Thanks so much, Diane. Truly appreciate it. You guys are so amazing. It means a lot. You guys are really cherished from our Flip with Rick family. And you guys mean a lot to me. Subscribing, liking, all that stuff. Really, it gives me more motivation to help you guys even more and more. So once we hit 2,000 subscribers, I knew I got to do a video every single day for December. I gotta bless back everyone else who just blessed me so much on this journey. So thank you guys so much. And I hear you loud and clear. Sweet. Viviana Molinaire asks, how are you reverse engineering? That is an amazing question. So I think I had that question on there. I think I said you got to reverse engineer a deal. Let me actually pull up the actual post, because that was actually a question I got. I said reverse engineering. I think I got a bunch of comments saying, what's reverse engineering? Then it was like 3:59. I'm like, I got to go on this live. But we'll talk about more on the wholesaling houses for real group. But let me see if I can find it. Probably can't. But I think I was talking about somebody who was trying to comp a deal. I believe so. And they basically told me, how much should I comp this property? So I'm like, just reverse engineer it. And what does that mean when I say reverse engineer it? Okay, so reverse engineering. I don't want to blow your bubble, guys, on this, but basically, if you can't find the comp on the property, then you just find out what a cash buyer is going to pay for. So wholesaling real estate, like I've said before a million times, it's not this crazy MAO math equation that you got to go get a calculator, go get the quantum mechanics professors out here to go figure out how much you can make on a wholesale deal. Neil deGrasse Tyson doesn't have to go knocking on my door to figure out how much I can comp a property for. It's this simple of an equation. You don't have to be a math guy. You don't have to be you don't have to know math at all to do a little bit of math. But basically all it is, how much you're going to write a contract for and how much a cash buyer is going to give you for that contract. So literally, it's cash buyer, what they're going to give to you, minus what you put on a contract equals profit. Simple as that. So what if I reverse engineer this? So if I know that a cash buyer is going to give me $100,000, I give them an address, say, hey, how much do you think you give me for this property? Again, it's going to be a cash buyer. You know, it's not going to steal the deal and someone you trust. That's when I say reverse engineer. Say, Zach, I give you $100,000 for this house. I sometimes say that to my cash buyers that I know and trust very well because I feed them like 2 deals a month. And they'll say, Zach, I can give you $100,000 for this house. I say, okay. So now I walk into the actual seller's appointment. And I know, my buyer, John Smith LLC, will pay me $100,000 for this property. So now we know I got to lock it up for under 100 grand to make a profit. So now I know that I'm like, oh, what should I comp? Should I offer him 80,000? Should I offer him 50, 40? Should I offer him 110? Now we know my offer's got to be lower than that. It's got to be good enough. So I'll offer him like 70, or maybe I'll offer even 40 and lock it up maybe at 80. And I know I can sell for 100 and make 20K. Boom. That's reverse engineering. Simple as that. If that answered your question, let me know. If it didn't, please let me know. I can dive deeper into everything, guys. Let you know. Anna says the industry definitely needs regulations now. Thank you to so many people not understanding the true business of it. I truly believe some regulation is probably inevitable for wholesaling. The more sometimes is not the best for new people out there, but again, I can understand why some people want regulation. But overall, I like to put fate in my own hands when it comes to wholesaling. But the unethical people, I think they self-regulate themselves out of here because if you're a nasty wholesaler or just not a giving person, I just think the universe kind of evens itself out. If you're not a nice person or you don't work well with wholesalers and you try to steal deals, I just don't think you'll do well in this business. And people won't really get that abundance mindset to help you out too. That's my opinion. Could use a mentor out this way. If anyone wants to be a mentor, I mean, you can go reach out to him. But again, go to the Wholesaling Houses for Real group. If you have no money, go do it. But if you want to do mentorship, you can always do mentorship. It'll cut your time learning it a lot. But again, I want to create the movement, trying to help people out for free as much as possible. If you have the funds to do it, then hey, it will help you so much. Trust me. Mentorship, not going to stop. It ain't going to hurt you. But for the kids out there that spend all their money, the last penny on mentorship, it ain't going to help you. So we also own a construction company, and material is more difficult to get and longer wait times on receiving. That's what I'm seeing for 2021. I think once vaccines, hopefully they're safe and they help people out, we could finally get rid of this pandemic. Maybe that will help the supply chains, so construction's a lot easier, maybe cheaper. That could make new home prices go down a little more, which could help when you are running numbers. You messaged me on we'll do it in Wholesaling Houses for Real, Viviana. The reason why I would do that is because maybe 100 people will watch that, or maybe 50 people will watch that live. We got a lot of people watching this one live. So if I go to your address and do that out there, someone 100% will steal your deal. Wholesaling Houses for Real, an incredibly less chance that someone does that on there. Trust me. Okay, Zach, what's your favorite markets? You're going to kill me because I'm going to flood markets doing this, but whatever. I'll just share it. I don't even care. So best virtual wholesaling markets right now, I would say Fayetteville, North Carolina, Oklahoma City. Let's see. I'm trying to think here. And trying to think of some good ones. But those are two really hot ones right now. I'll just say right now. Surprisingly, I would say Fresno, California is another really good one because I know a lot of buyers there. And then let's travel along the East Coast here. Salt Lake City, I've figured out, it's a crazy market too. That's a really cool market too. Arizona, I'd skip Arizona. Sorry to all my Arizona guys out there. But we'll do that. We'll skip that one. And then I've heard some really good things about Las Vegas. It's a little tight of a market though. For my liking, Charlotte, Greensboro, that's a really good one too. Those are two good ones. South Carolina is pretty hot right now. And then Northern Georgia is pretty good too. So those are my favorite markets. I don't like telling it because then everyone's going to go out there and stinking, everyone's going to go out there and just killing me because we're going to flood the market. But no worries, Brian. Anna says, what is your suggestions on dealing with sellers that are literally getting dozens of wholesaler cash buyer calls daily? And are you tired of dealing with it? Yeah. I mean, I'm in Port St. Lucie. There's no secret there that it's a decent wholesaling market. There's 1 million wholesalers that actually live here. Population's pretty good. So for the average deal I lock up, there's probably 8 wholesalers that reach in that month. Almost 3 a week that reach out or cold call my average seller. So I was locking up another deal the other day in like Eastern Port St. Lucie, and the guy got like 2 wholesalers cold calling while I was at the appointment. Literally insane, guys. But yeah, I think there's a lot of people starting to saturate some markets, but sometimes when you got to go switch them up, you got to change it. But yeah, I don't get those calls. I'm not a motivated seller, but I would say it's getting a little saturated out there. But again, when a motivated seller decides to sell the property, they decide to sell it because of the timing. So if you hit the right timing, you'll get the deal. So just hammering, keep it up. You'll still get deals. There's plenty of deals out there for everyone to make money in this business. And there's plenty of cities in the United States to go after, especially for virtual wholesaling. So that would not be a really big deal for me. I think, again, it's getting a little saturated, I would say. All righty. Anything I can help you with? There's nothing really I need help with. The only thing I could always get help with is if you can, spread the word for what we're doing. That I'm always grateful for that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that's really it. If you can provide any value to anyone else and just, spread the love and just help more people, hey, I would love to do that too. So that's what I recommend. Just help people out. My name is just like the space station. LOL. Okay, NASA. Hold up. Look. NASA. I love it. I love it, bro. I got your name on my jacket today. That's cool. Joshua, that's easy. It's all about building relationships in this real estate. Being a realtor, being anything real estate agent, anything in real estate provides knowing relationships and doing anything. It's absolutely so important for that, guys. So, Zach, you're so sweet and genuine. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Thank you. I watched a lot of videos, but yours feels so much better and feels more true. It's honestly like when I smile when someone tells me that I actually help them lock up their first deal. It's a genuine, like, I'm not calling anyone out, but like when you see some other YouTubers out there, like you could tell some people just don't have a passion for their business. They're going through the motions. They're just trying to keep their subscribers stagnant. And, they want to get their like core spot on there. It's like, I truly love this business. It's absolutely changed my mind, absolutely changed my life. And I want to help other people change their lives with it absolutely for free. I don't like that whole guru mentality. Again, some one-on-one stuff you got to pay for, obviously. When it comes to like individual guys, that's okay. But I would say I try to be as genuine as possible. I don't like to be fake with anything. I got a weird sense of humor, I guess. But honestly, I just try to help people out. And if I can come from nothing to something, and I guess I'm a complete idiot, if I can do it, I think you can do it. And I'm trying my best actually to help you guys out because you guys are smart. Like you guys can go out there, do it, get some deals. It's amazing. Let me back up here. Let me change my position. All right. Ooh. All right, cool. If I sit back here, rest my back out here, I had back day yesterday working out. So I can go longer and longer. I'm going to go. So Joe, where do you get the best contract and assignment form? What do you need to cover in those forms? And where can you find the outline to be sure it's in there? Bro, I got you. If you go to Flip with Rick and just go to free content, it's all there. If you want, it's right there on the bottom. Actually, let me just copy that really quick. Just go to flipwithrick.com. That's where I got all my free content and stuff. But honestly, let me just put it in the comments for you just so you can like click it real quick. You're on Facebook, so those comments actually won't pop up. But if you just go to www.flipwithrick.com/free wholesaling contract, that's my free wholesaling contract. That's absolutely what you can do to go in there. Legally, I'm not a lawyer, so you might have to look at it. You might have to look at it. Again, I'm not a lawyer, so don't sue me, bro. But that is a contract that you need to go make sure a lawyer looks at it and revisit it. But if you have no money, I'm not a lawyer. I think my friend told me if you use it and you can just basically print it and sign it with the seller and make a wholesaling profit. But That's what I heard in the grapevine. But use a lawyer to go over it. But again, I've heard if you don't need a lawyer to go over it and do well if you're starting out. But that's my opinion. Let's see. I'm losing track of all that. There's so many comments. Thank you guys so much. Oh yeah. So where do you find the best contract? So that's mine. It's in the comments right there. Just go get it. Flipwithrick.com. Go to free content right there. You'll go to free content. Also, I got a results page, and I just showed a quarter I had. I released all my HUDs. Like, I'm not scared. I'm not scared to share how much money I made in this business. I'm not scared of it. But I shared my top 10 deals for December of last year. So I want to share them like a years apart, because unfortunately, with the more subscribers we're getting, we get some bad players in this business that want to steal my deals. So I got to share my deals a little less, more and more. But I can be a little more secretive with it, but still show you how much deals I'm doing. But that's kind of where I'm at. I'll show you my results. I don't care. But where can I find the outline? To be sure it's in there. Flipwithrick.com. Go to free content. It's all there. Try to help you out. I got cold calling scripts for free, SMS outbound scripts, really anything with driving for dollars stuff, contracts. I got like an ebook, how I actually started out. There's no selling at all in there. I just try to share as much as I can. Akeem, what's up, Akeem? Do you know any successful wholesalers in New York City? I'm starting wholesaling, about to create a carrot website, and in here it's competitive. Would it make sense for me to dude, Akeem, I'm going to be honest with you, virtually wholesale. That's it, please. That's honestly what you have to do. Tough business in New York City to actually do some virtual wholesaling. I would 100% recommend you just do that. So actually, let me pop it up. Pop my chair up. I think my head's getting popped up there. So my bad, guys. I guess I'm a perfectionist, but I want people to see me while reading the questions, so it's not really a big deal. All right, let's see. Make sure that's good too. Okay, I'm a wholesaler. I'm not this like tech guy. But all right. So Andreas, what's up, bro? Do you try to get a price from the seller in SMS, or what are the main points to hit? When it comes to SMS marketing, you want to actually, the only thing you really want to care about is find someone that is a motivated seller. That is absolutely it. So just see if they're motivated enough from the text, and after that, pick up the phone and actually have a real conversation with them. That will give you the best value possible. So yeah, get the price out of them. You can, but overall, I would have a phone conversation to get the price out of them, not over text, because they can leverage it against you. So that's definitely what I would recommend there. $3K a month budget. How many deals should I get? Again, I don't like using deals because I think profit's way better than deals. Again, you can do 10 deals at $1,000, make 10 grand, or I can do one deal at $50,000. So look at it like that. I think for 3K monthly budget in my market, if I did that, I could probably walk away with 70,000 maybe. But you know, I'd make it really lean. Like if I had to stretch it, I'd probably make 70K wholesaling profit. But that's what I do. Well, $67,000 profit, but depends on the list you want to do and what market you're in. But in my market, I would say around there. Again, I know what I'm doing when it comes to wholesaling in my market. So that's why I can turn that into that. But Anna says, love it. Great answer. Thank you. Awesome. I'm glad I helped you out. Angel says, what's the most profitable marketing strategy? Probates, hands down. Next question. I'm just kidding, Angel. But yeah, probates, hands down. That is the best marketing strategy out there. I mean, the most profitable one. They're a lot smaller, but like pound for pound, just like UFC, pound for pound. Again, the best pound for pound fighter is John Jones in the UFC, but we can fight about that all day. But the most profitable marketing strategy, pound for pound, is, I mean, you can't beat probates. Come on. Herland says, any books to get better at sales? I recommend a couple books. I'm trying to think here. I think You Can't Teach a Kid to Ride a Bike at a Seminar. That's a really good one. Sandler Training is really good. Some other ones with sales. How to Win Friends or Make Friends and Influence People. That's a really good book too. I'm definitely butchering it. I read that like 3 years ago. That really helped me out a lot. Again, stuff like mirroring, and another cool like tip I can give to you when talking to sellers is say their name. So a thing in that book, is, so like your name's Herlan. I'm definitely saying that name wrong. Really sorry, bro. Or if you're a female, sorry. But the most beautiful name in the English language for a person is their name. People got a little, not their ego, but like just knowing their name. So for example, we got, let's see, like Anna, Herlan Arroyo, The Greatest Salesman in the World. That's a really good book too. For Anna, the most beautiful name to her ears is the word Anna. Psychologically, they found it out. Someone saying your name is the most pleasing sound in the English language. So if you're talking to a seller, if my seller's name is Anna, I would say Anna a lot of times, look them in the eye. It just stuff little psychological books like there help you a lot. It's the slight edge that will give you the advantage when talking to your sellers. Tasha says, have you closed on a fire damage deal? Of course, plenty of times. They're really profitable, but again, they're kind of hard to find here in Florida. There's some secrets in there in finding them. Again, I recommend Facebook's the best one. For example, I'll go to the St. Lucie County Fire Department, and they'll post some of the addresses like that. Really good ones to do. Las Vegas, the land of dreams and success. Oh, boy. Love virtual wholesaling. I love virtual wholesaling. It's a great one. My goal for 2021 is make more money virtual wholesaling than in our actual physical market. And that's a big task. But that's something else I am trying to do. And we're getting sent a lot of deals, so I think we're doing good. You have the best wholesaling YouTube channel. Thank you so much, NG. I would love to know what your name is. Hopefully it's NG. But thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. You guys have definitely, we're not the biggest one out there right now. I'm telling you, right, in a decade or two, definitely we're going to be the top wholesaling channel out there. Don't even get me started on that one. I definitely think the way that we're going with the amount of love and support I've been getting, we can definitely become the best one out there just so we can cut these gurus out. But we might not be right now as of today, the top, like the most one by numbers. Again, I can go into a big debate. I don't have any fake subscribers. I haven't spent one penny on ads or Facebook ads or marketing or ads on YouTube. Like I don't purchase ads so people could artificially see my stuff. It's all through word of mouth, people actually supporting me. Same thing with Facebook. You actually look people up to see how many ads they do on Facebook. I do zero ads. So I don't buy subscribers. I don't buy followers. I don't do any of that stuff. So don't look at the amount of followers someone has, but the best. We definitely have the best audience and the best subscribers. Hundreds of them. We might not have the most amount of subscribers, but we have the best, hands down. No one's more giving and just helpful than anyone else on it. So I thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. Anna says, what is your definition of JVing and what way do you prefer? JVing, again, joint venturing is when you basically partner up with someone. My preferred way of JVing, you can always DM me to JV or something, but someone literally sends me a deal, 123 Main Street. I locked this up for $40,000. Can we split the deal? And I'll figure it out. I'll go in there, find a buyer. I'll sell that $40,000 one for what? Maybe like $50,000. We'll make 10 grand and then we split it 50-50. I get 5K at the end. You get 5K. Simple as that. And then also I have ones where I'll lock up a property in a crazy market like Las Vegas. I don't know any buyers in Las Vegas. And I'll send it to someone like Anna if she's in Las Vegas who has buyers, and we'll just split the deal. That's my definition of JVing. Could be a little different. You do the whole Kegley thing where, hey, Anna, I need this sold for $50,000. Anything on top of that you get. And then she sells it for 55. She'll make 5. I'll make 15. That's really JVing in my opinion. Could be different, but that's my opinion. You're going to have to sign a JV agreement, send that to somebody. Working on that to actually go for free too. But that's what I'd recommend. Oh, we're over an hour now. Sweet. Keep it up. Keep it up. I can go forever on these lives. I can talk forever. I truly enjoy this business, and I'm having an absolute blast. I can be watching TV. Like I'm having way more fun just networking with you guys, having a good time, helping you guys out. I'm loving this. So keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Keep up the questions. I love the amount of questions we're getting. It's really awesome. So thanks, love. What do you do? How are you reverse engineering when running numbers? I just answered that question, Aaliyah. I don't really want to waste time for the people watching, so we get more questions out there. But reverse engineering, again, is just figuring out what a cash buyer will pay you for the property. So if a cash buyer, again, wants to pay me $200,000 for the piece of property. I go to him before I actually get the piece of property under contract because I literally don't know what the thing will sell for. And I trust that cash buyer. I could figure out I could lock it up for $150,000 and make $50,000. That's reverse engineering versus the traditional route of me locking up for $150,000 and having a mystery price of what a cash buyer would give me. I guess did I coin the term? I don't think so, but that's kind of what I've seen. And I don't want credit for anything. I'm just trying my best to help people out. Davion, let's see. What's up, bro? Was close to closing my first deal, only a month of learning, but ended up because the seller wanted $1,000 earnest money. Breaking my heart. If you build enough rapport, Davion, I'm telling you right now, or is it Davion? I'm just gonna say Davion right now. Was close to closing my first deal. It's the earnest money. If you build enough rapport, earnest money really shouldn't be an issue. That's my opinion on it. So I think you got to start working on building more rapport. But your first month, I'm telling you right now, if you looked at my first month of wholesaling real estate versus where I'm at now, it's insane growth. And I wish I recorded my journey on it. I kind of recorded a little, but I definitely would not have the time for YouTube. But I'm telling you right now, it's killer right there. But earnest money, you can always try to get one from a cash buyer or a hard money lender. I'm not really going to be the one to give you one, but overall, it's always a tough one. I would say, I mean, why did the seller ask for the earnest money? I think if you just show them that you can actually close the transaction, you should be fine. You can always get someone on Facebook give you a stinking earnest money deposit. Rick JD says, "You the man." No, you're the man, dude. Thank you so much. Any way to negotiate a fair earnest money? My earnest money for a wholesaling is $100 to $500, and then with a wholesale, maybe I'll do a $4,000, $2,000 earnest money deposit just because we have the funds to actually close. We have plenty of money for the actual earnest money deposits, but to negotiate, just build a rapport. That really shouldn't be an issue. Or just say $100 of standard earnest money. That's kind of what we do. That's standard for us in our business. Let me know if I answered your question, though, too. Hey, Zach, do Florida have a lot of duplexes? I think I want a house hack, Airbnb, looking for investments. Depends on your actual market. I think you got to look at what market you're in. And house hacking, Airbnb, not a lot of people like Airbnb for a duplex, but I think doing a duplex, like your first house, like an FHA loan, would be really cool. The problem with duplexes in Florida, I don't want to get like Florida real estate wholesaling Q&A here, but the problem with Florida is a lot of the duplexes are in more hood areas, closer to Section 8, where the ROI might be better, but it's a higher crime, so maybe living in it might be a little harder or rougher. When it comes to house hacking, there's not really much of a difference having a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house and renting out those 2 units versus having a triplex, or not. Actually, think about it like this: having a 2-1, a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. What's the difference between doing that and having a duplex? You're going to rent one out. Now, you don't have to deal with a roommate with a duplex situation like that, but think about it like that. Probably be better to live in a safer area if you're going to personally live in that place. SMS going away. Tons of words just keep getting blocked. I'm seeing more and more people talk about that. I would say it's getting a little rougher. I'm probably going to start getting back into cold calling too if you're having that issue. Right now, SMS, we've had slight issues, but the ROI is still amazing on it. I probably not going to stop doing that. So just think about it. But yeah, still get into try batch dialer, I guess, Zen call. Start trying to see if cold calling be a right one. But if that's not working, then try to get into driving for dollars. Driving for dollars is absolutely amazing. It still works. Doing killer deals with it, and you could scale it very well. Angel says, how do you find the foreclosure date on a property of the deceased owner with no will? Angel, right now, please give me the address of the property. I can help you out. Actually, let me go on to PropStream. Let me show you really quick. Let's see here. If you guys want to use actual PropStream, let me pop that link up for you. You can do a 7-day free trial. Again, the only reason I kind of promote listai.com at all is because PropStream is letting me give you guys a free 7-day trial just for our subscribers. So Let me go up here. Give me a second, guys. I just want to make sure I get it all done really well. But what I'm doing right now is I'm going into PropStream. I'm logging in right now as we're speaking. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you actually how to find the foreclosure date on some certain properties. So let's see here. Let's pop it up. Let me see if you guys can see my screen. Let me share it. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about that. I'm currently popping up PropStream right now so I can show you exactly how to do this. Let's see. Let's go to Port Lucy. Alrighty. Let's see if you guys can see my screen here. Don't want to make this like a full PropStream video, but let's go full screen on this one really quick, just so you guys can see it. And what you want to do here is really go to filter here, and then I would go to pre-foreclosures. Actually, you just do this really quick too. I mean, you can get in there, but pre-foreclosures, and then just go like here. So you can see the bid on there. So just go to pre-foreclosure details, and then foreclosure judgment entered, Mellow Yellow Investments LLC. It is a really funny name. And the owner there, and then it'll tell you like right here, literally. So December 30th, and auction minimum bid 62 grand. Are you kidding? Like, oh my gosh, I would bid on this property. That's a $300,000 house right there. But yeah, that's the minimum bid at the auction, and then that's the contact on it, and that's it. That's the date. So pretty easy, right? And that, what is it? So December 30th. Simple as that. Right? That's literally how you do it. Simple, right? I think I have the Bags of Riches background on there. I gotta take that off. But yeah, that's how you find the foreclosure date. If it's a deceased owner, then the person's going to be deceased, but same thing with PropStream. So listrei.com is what I would do on that one. Anna is looking for a buyer in Huntington, West Virginia, occupied rental. If you want a JV, help her out. Help her out, guys. That's what I can do. I don't really have any cash buyers in West Virginia, but love to help. Viviana, that's a good question. Of course, I love answering it. So I went into deep dive on that one. Hopefully it helped. Occupied rental, 4 units. Help Anna out. It did answer my question. I would still like for you to dive deeper with reverse engineering. Viviana, let me know what I can do to help. Dive deeper on, I think you talked about reverse engineering it, but what I do is just, again, find what the cash buyer is willing to pay. It's got to be someone you trust, and then lock it up for a price lower than that. That's kind of easy as that. Mateo, hey, Zach, I have a question. How do you usually split in a JV 50-50? If I got to lock it up, still 50-50. I like 50-50. That's collaboration right there. But yeah, let's see. Had zero luck in Salt Lake City, rough, and Vegas is terrible right now. Salt Lake City is amazing for certain people. Like I know Cody Hoffine, he just 7 figures there in wholesaling. And I've seen his business. He's been doing it for a while there. I would tell you right now, Salt Lake City, people are making 7 figures, and people are making 7 figures in Vegas too. So it really depends on what market you're in. But yeah, it's tough for some people, and tough for others. Your marketing might not be right. I know a lot of people in Salt Lake City are doing very well with direct mail. Also, people are going to kill me for saying that, but that is the absolute truth. Direct mail is one of the best ones for over there. So how old are you to be to, I'm guessing WS is wholesale. I guess we're going to start a trend. WS is now wholesaling or wholesale. But yeah, what's up, bro? How are you? I was 17 when I got my first wholesale deal. Changed my life. So over $20,000. So you can be honestly 2 years old if you want. I mean, it depends as when you can talk. But really, you still need a parent 18 legally to sign the contract with you, and then they'll get the check, then they give you the check. But overall, you can be as old as you want. There's nothing stopping right now from wholesaling real estate. Dustin, who has the best web form leads? Podio, I would say. Create a Podio. Again, go to my Flip with Rick on YouTube. You're on Facebook. Go to Flip with Rick on YouTube, and then just scroll down really quick. Probably be maybe a couple of weeks old or a week old. It's a Podio for wholesaling complete tutorial for 2021. I show you exactly how to do web form leads also in there. It will really help you out. Anna says, Zach, you are truly a go-giver, and I very much appreciate it. Keep it up. Value added 100%. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Anna. Again, it's Zach with an H. But yeah, I truly appreciate it. I try to be a go-giver. I've read the book Go-Giver. It's an amazing book. It's an amazing book. It's really good. Drink some water real quick. Anna, you're the go-giver for providing value for this group and asking questions, because your questions, when I answer your question, it's probably something that a new wholesaler didn't even know this was a good question, but they learned something from it. So you asking questions actually teaches and gives more. So you asking a question actually gives more. And again, guys, I'm the least judgmental dude out there. Ask any question. There is no judging here. I want to help you guys as much as possible. So yes, love to help. LA says, would love to hop on a Zoom call with you. Would you be interested? Bro, I hop on a Zoom call every Friday at 6:30 and I literally talk till that's it. I mean, we've done 2-hour Zooms like that. We've done 1-hour ones. So yes, go to Wholesaling Houses for Real on Facebook. I'm literally doing one at 6:30 today, 6:15 actually. Doing a live on there on the Wholesaling Houses for Real group. It's private. It's a legitimate free mastermind. It's a $10,000 mastermind. I do absolutely for free. There's course material, everything A to Z to wholesale, make 6 figures a year, all there. Wholesaling Houses for Real. WHOLESALING HOUSESFORREAL. Search that in there. Wholesaling Houses for Real. Now you have no excuse. I spilled it out for you. Go in there, join the group. We'll help you out. The problem is I can't go on individual Zooms every single day. Too busy in this business. I'm legit, like I'm real in this business. I legitimately like wholesale. So I a little busy all the time with this, but I always get time out to do videos like this for you guys to help, and also carve out time every Friday at 6:15, 6:30 to do it. And I also carve out time every Sunday to watch the Miami Dolphins and the Florida Gators because I love football. But I carve time for special times like that. But yeah, 6:15, hop on there. After this video, I'll probably try to accept as many people as possible in the group. Again, I vet people. If you're a guru or you're not, if you don't spell collaboration right on the application, I deny you. I deny actually 30% of everyone who applies for Wholesaling Houses for Real because it's a legitimate mastermind. If you're not going to treat it like a mastermind, you're not in the group. Wasim, what's up, bro? I'm currently hiring a lead manager. Do you have any resources on where to learn how to train them? I did a whole $100,000 per month wholesaling profit system video, absolutely for free. Again, it's a $10,000 system video that people charge $1 million for, millions of dollars for. But people made millions doing the same content I give out for free. But the resources on training them, I would check out John Martinez. You might have to pay to get them trained from him, but he's absolutely one of the best guys out there. Sandler training, but yeah, they're all really good ways to actually do it. So yeah, I mean, the resources are there. There's free videos. I do a lot of acquisition stuff too, but yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff, I would say. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to tell you on that one, but also, guys, you can also follow me on I mean, you can go to Facebook if you want, but you can also follow me on Instagram. I'm at Flip with Rick and at Flip with Zach. It's my personal one. So again, people get really confused. What's the difference? Flip with Rick is actual company. It's a real company. Where's it? Oh. Flip with Rick is a legitimate company, and that is where the most valuable content is. And then Flip with Zach is just my personal handle. I thought it was funny. But yeah, Flip with Rick is the actual company. It's like Bigger Pockets. It's me and Rick Ginn. We just provide as much value as possible. And then the Zach Ginn channel is just me personally for people who just want Zach Ginn stuff. So Or where can you buy the best leads? Listrei.com is the best one. Listrei.com. Zach is the guru. He does what he says. That is 100% true. I yield the name of Duru over to Nasir El Arabi. He is the guy. He is the OG Duru. He's the only one that can have that handle, in my opinion. So I had him on the podcast. One of my most viewed and watched podcasts was there. So pretty cool. Joe says, I'm a realtor and should begin in my real estate attorney to review it. Cool, man. Who is Rick? Rick is my dad. He's actually been a wholesaler for 17 years. I actually tried to get him to teach me wholesaling. He basically said, no, learn it yourself. And that's kind of where I started. Grew 100K in 100K a year in high school, college. And then it came back. We just partnered with it and we kind of created a big Treasure Coast empire with wholesaling. So that's Rick. That's it. Dustin says, are you any good alternatives to a Carrot website? You can make your own like WordPress and get really good with SEO on there. You can hire people for SEO. It's really the only one I could really think of off the bat. I could be wrong, but let me know. Reggie, you says, Zach, do you think Tampa is a competitive market? I think it's pretty competitive. It's a tough one. If you go a little around, do all of Hillsborough County, you could probably do a little better. That's my opinion. Do you like Carrot to bring in deals? Does it work? If so, what level site to start? I'm not personally the best vetted on that. I would talk to some more Carrot guys. But I think you start just the regular cheapest one they got going on that one and then go from there. But I've seen people doing 4 to 5 deals per month with Carrot, but they've taken them like years to do it. They broke even for the first 2 years, and then the fruits of the labor starts going out. So just think about that. And also depends on your market. Again, think about what market you're in. Let me know what market you're in. I probably missed it, but let me know really quick, and love to help you out. Alrighty. Tyra, what's up? Can you wholesale land virtually? Of course you can. There's absolutely nothing stopping you from wholesaling land. I have a wholesaling land video. Really help you out there. Go on my playlist on Flip with Rick. It can really help you out there. But wholesaling land, of course, they can help you out. You can virtually do it pretty easily. Zach Nash, have you ever had an upset seller when he or she gets the HUD and sees you are not the end buyer? Never really dealt with that. I always build a massive amount of rapport. I've heard it happen on some virtual deals, but physically meeting a seller, not really. Zach Nash, and how many do you deal with that? Maybe 1%. You build the right rapport and you get them trusted and they understand that's how much they're getting at the closing. Should be pretty easy. Tyra says, where can I find a virtual wholesaling land contract the same as the regular contract I have? Go to Flip with Rick, go to free content, or actually go www.flipwithrick.com/free wholesaling contract. Literally give you a free wholesaling contract right there. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's the same thing. Just use the address of the land there and the legal address of the land you get from the property appraiser, and you're good to go there. Anna says, I have plenty of buyers in Vegas for you. Sweet. Let's go. Maria, well, how are you? I love your content, Zach. Thank you so much. Uranda, I definitely butchered your name. I'm so sorry. How old are you? I'm 21 years old. I've been in this business since I was 17. Got my first deal at 17 years old. I got my first deal within like a month. Pretty crazy. But that's just, I've been blessed, honestly, through my whole wholesaling journey, I could say. Andres, what's up? Thank you. Thanks for the answer. For the other question, where's the best place to get probate leads? Does this strategy work for virtual wholesaling? Probates work very well for virtual wholesaling too. Physically meeting someone with a probate situation is probably really good too, is probably the best, but virtual wholesaling you can, because some of the heirs to the deceased property, which means if someone unfortunately passes away, the son or daughter might live out of state. So that's technically a virtual wholesaling deal. So a lot of my probate deals are actually virtual because I got to get a contract signed with the son or daughter that lives in California or in Colorado or Massachusetts, because a lot of people move to Florida when they're 70, 80 years old and they pass away and the kids are still up north. And I contact those kids when someone unfortunately passes away, see if they're open to a cash offer on the property. And I virtually kind of get it done, but the property's still in my home city. So yeah, a lot of them are virtual, but the best place to get them is from the courthouse. Simple as that, straight from the horse's mouth. When they file the probate in there, you go contact them, you pull it, Easy as that. Reggie says, Zach, do you use overseas VA for your cold calling? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, you've answered it. Much appreciated. Awesome. I'm glad. Please let me know if it's Davion. I want to know. I have a really good memory, so if you tell me, I'll get it done pretty well. So I want to make sure. Are free and clear houses good for wholesaling if they are in pre-foreclosure? They are absolutely amazing, dude. Go after them. Really good ones. Now, if it's extremely low equity with pre-foreclosure, you can actually get subject twos. I'm not going to do it. This is a wholesaling Q&A, but I can go creative finance for a very long time too. And let me know, guys, would a creative finance Q&A be something you'd be interested in too? Because I can always do that too. How do you get your lead lists? Listrei.com, listrei.com for 90% of the actual leads that I actually do. And then the other, I would say 10% is from free lists, code violations, probates. I get eviction lists, water shutoff lists, everything like that. Those are free lists. But yeah, most of them, 90% of them use listrei.com. Justin says, put me on your podcast, brother. Just direct message me. I can see if you're a good fit. Again, I vet every single person that on my podcast. I got to make sure you're legit in this business before I can share and see if you're legit, so I can help these people out, because everyone on here has just blessed me so much, and they've put their trust into me that I'll give them the best wholesaling content out there. So if I put something on my podcast, I got to make sure you will be in the best interest of helping my subscribers out. Like I had Deanna Britt. She's a lawyer, real estate investor. She knows probates in and out. She gave a whole probate step-by-step process overview, and she is a legitimate certified attorney in the state of Georgia. She got the bar association, everything. She helped legally, helping everyone with the wholesaling probate process. Absolute go-giver, amazing person. Thank you so much, Deanna, for coming on. People like that, that's who I want on. So yeah, message me. I'll see if you're a good fit. Where's a good title company in Florida? You got to be very specific. Give me a county or a city. But anything like a First American title, something like that's pretty good. And make sure the title company is wholesaling friendly. Reggie says, do you have cash buyers in areas in Florida? Bro, I'm in Florida. Of course I do. Basically, everyone in Florida, I got cash buyers. Gene, Joseph says, Zach, how do you wholesale a property that has liens? Where do you get that? When do they get paid off, and by who? They get paid off by the seller, and they get paid off during the closing. Now, you can actually wholesale property with a lien. Same thing as a mortgage. The person has a property with $100,000. There's a $50,000 mortgage, and there's a $10,000 lien. That means at closing they get $40,000. So $100,000 minus the $50,000 minus the extra $10,000 lien, $40,000 in their bank account, and maybe I'll wholesale it for $120,000. I'll make $20K. Easy as that. But liens aren't scary, and sometimes you can negotiate liens down too. So the top liens I go after are code violation liens, though. Water shutoff liens are a really good one. Sewer liens, utility liens, electrical liens. You can lien on anything. Credit card liens are another interesting one to look after. Child support ones are the most aggressive. Those liens can go up to $100,000 to $200,000. Those are the hardest ones to do, but they're still good to go after. You can go after them pretty easily too with listrei.com. Leads to purchase. Okay. I would say high equity. I hate being so direct and simple, but like that's it. Like I can go on a 10-minute tangent on why I love high equity, but high equity, they have enough equity. You can make a spread on it pretty easily, and easy as that. High equity, best ones to purchase. Gene says, I was going to ask the same exact question. That is awesome. Let me know if I answered that question. I would love to know if I answered it or not. Let's see. We're getting close to my other live, so I'm going to do some speed stuff. So please start asking some questions. Just see. I got my acquisitions guy text me. Just make sure we have no emergencies. All right, that's fine. Okay. So yeah. Let's see. Question. Yeah, let me know if I answer your question though, Gene and NG. I'm trying to wholesale full time and bring in at least one deal a month. Any advice? Consistency. consistency is the best thing in this business to do. Keep hammering, get good lists, and keep going. But wholesaling houses full time, if you're pushing it, you get the marketing right. You got to have a good budget, have a good schedule, really have a system going on for what you're going to do. You can do very well. Having the right mindset, becoming the best acquisitions person possible too can help too. But overall, I would say consistency is the number one advice I can give to you. Instead of texting or mailing, I want to buy leads. Do you know of anyone? To buy leads. I mean, you can buy leads, but marketing's different. I'm trying to think here. RVM's probably be another good option for you, or cold calling. You can hire VA to cold call for you, or you do an RVM drop if you're not in Florida. Let me know. But if you want to buy leads for someone, listrai.com is the best one, or you can list source too. Zach with an H. No worries. Just letting everyone know, because if someone wants to mail me something, I want to make sure you got my name right. Or if someone wants to talk about me, because there's a lot of Zachs with a K trying to be an imposter for me. I'm the Zach with an H. That's who the wholesaling Zach is. No worries. It's all the same thing to me, really. Let's see. They're doing well because they spend $100K a month. That is true. Are you talking about Salt Lake City? And like people out there doing 7 figures? I mean, there's guys out there spend $100K a month in marketing and then they brag that they make 7 figures. For example, maybe you're talking about Cody. I don't think Cody's spending $100,000 a month. I don't know his business, but I know for a fact he makes a good amount of profits. All those wholesaling guys do really well in their business profitability wise. But there are some guys out there, but not those guys. They do legitimately well in their business. All right, got my water down. What is skip tracing? I get asked this often. Okay. So skip tracing is actually an investigators and detective terms of actually finding somebody's whereabouts. That is what skip tracing means, but it's lingo in real estate investing and wholesaling. So truly what skip tracing is we want to find someone's whereabouts. So we want to know their phone number. So if I find a property, I'm driving around town one day and I found this property, high grass up the wazoo, the door, the paint's chipping on there. There's like a hole in the roof where the shingles are all messed up on it. It's a complete mess of a property. I, as a real estate wholesaler, probably think there's nobody living in this house. It's vacant. The windows are all boarded up, or there's, smashed windows or something. And it's like, how can I find that person? I need to find their whereabouts, because if I can give them a cash offer, they're probably motivated to sell a piece of property that they're not making any money on. I could probably make a profit as a real estate wholesaler. So I want to find someone's whereabouts. So to find their whereabouts, you're going to have to find their phone number. And it's a blessing or a curse the way you look at it. But like Anna, I can find unfortunately, with the power of the internet, I can find where you live. I can find your phone number. I can find your significant other or your spouse's, if you have one's phone number. I can find your parents' house and their phone number. It's all public information. So if you find that property, you can find who the owner is, who the property appraiser, find their mailing address, use a paid service, maybe like Batch Leads. And then if you use Batch Leads, then they'll spit out a number. You got to pay for it. Or you can use a free service like True, TRUE, peoplesearch.com. You can get it absolutely for free. But that's just another one too. I mean, let's see here. Just make sure we're good here. Yeah, that's it, guys. So skip tracing, simple as that. So let's see. Make sure you get a little thingy on the bottom. I'll just make sure we got the right ones going. So alrighty, Chicago's a tough market, I would say. But honestly, it's still a really good market to do. I think it's a pretty decent market, I would say. But let's see here. Yeah, guys, keep comment below your questions. Keep it up. New Jersey. All right, Milwaukee. Let's see here. Joe, Carrot is best. And yes, we get deals and buyers from it. Best SEO out there. I would 100% recommend it. I think it's some of the best SEO out there. Hands down. Sorry about the question, LOL. Do I need boots on the ground for land deals? Not really. Cash buyers can be your boots on the ground. It's like you just got a random piece of property there. Just bring it. You can lock it up, bring a cash buyer in there, and then sell it to them. Simple as that. You don't really need boots on the ground. I mean, take pictures of it. I mean, you have a cash buyer do it. So I don't really think for land it's not a big deal. But if you want to in that actual city start doing real wholesaling, I mean not real, but like real land wholesaling is real wholesaling too. But if you actually want to do like wholesaling on single family properties, then maybe you want to start doing that, and they can do both for you. But for only land, probably not. Ava, yes, sweet. How is free and clear house in pre-foreclosure? If it is in foreclosure, there are no liens on any kind of it. Most likely what's happening there was a second mortgage. So it doesn't look like there's a mortgage on the property or they own it free and clear, and then they got a second mortgage secured on that property. So for example, you can get a loan, maybe for my pizza business, but it's secured against the property. So I own the property free and clear. I don't have a mortgage on it, but maybe I took a second mortgage or like a business loan and that's secured on the property. That's the only thing I can think of. Or you didn't pay your water bill, but they could force a sale. But foreclosure, that's not foreclosure. So nice info, good podcast. Thank you so much, Good Times. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Do you know any title company or closing attorney in Eufaula, Alabama, Southeast Alabama? Not really. I know some good investors over there. You can contact them. There's some good Alabama real estate investing associations. So Reggie Yu says, Zach, what is your morning routine? I get up in the morning and I'd be awesome. That's it. But yeah, my morning routine, I get up. I don't get up at a stupid, like crazy early time. I'm not up at 2 a.m. Like Mark Wahlberg and do a 10-hour workout and then go make $5 million and, look good as an actor. No, I mean, honestly, I wake up in the morning, maybe around 8. I mean, sometimes I wake up at 9 if I'm tired, if I'm working like all night, but 7 to 8 a.m., get up in the morning and, stretch out, get my mind right. I usually write down what I got done for the day. It's a very niche thing to do. A little different than where I was, a couple of years ago. A couple of years ago, I was like grind, market, contract, sell, make 6 figures a year, make six figures, increase. Right now, I'm at the point where I have people working for my business, acquisitions people, we got VAs. I got people actually helping me scale the business. So it's the more important decisions I can make in my business today to help scale it even more. So me going on all these appointments, not the best use of my time. Helping people out is another thing too. I love to do. It's really a passion of mine, but really write down what I got to get done for the day and, go execute what I got to get done. I have goals I have set forth for myself and I, go attack them. And obviously as a wholesaler, I got people in my business. So people are work if I sleep or not. So yeah, my morning routine, get up in the morning. I don't eat breakfast. I do a lot of intermittent fasting, just so I can skip lunch too. So eat one meal a day. That's kind of what I do. That's a little hack for myself. So I just work through the day. So if I start working at 8:30, I work till 7 p.m. I don't take a break or anything. I just work through it. I'll drink water and that's kind of it. So I don't take any breaks. I just go. But that's my mind. I'm like obsessive with stuff. Like if I'm working on something important I'm passionate about, I can go. Like I don't think about anything else. I just do it. And I can do it for hours. So that's kind of where I'm in the morning. I love working, but I truly love what I'm doing. If I'm a bag boy, I'll look at the clock all day like, oh, I got to get this done. Oh man, it's only been an hour. It's like, hey, I only had an hour. I have more time to do what I love. So that's my morning routine. Ask me anything. Love to answer it. How do you filter for probates on PropStream? You can't do probates on PropStream. How's the Houston market? Houston is hot right now. Amazing market. Actually, also for you, if you want to check out Houston, do Flipping a House, Derek Ackoff and Ben Buys Houses, Ben Blackburn, I think. They're out in Houston. They give great Houston-specific content, too, for their wholesaling flipping business. Great guys. Zach, the liens payoffs process is handled by the title company at closing, right? Are the reductions of the liens amount handled by the company as well? No, the reductions of the liens will probably be done by you. Calling on behalf of the seller to actually get something down like a code violation. But when it actually comes to the title company, they'll handle the payoffs. But if you negotiate the lien, the payoff will probably have to change. Game, do you use CallRail? What system do you use? So my systems I use Podio, I use CallRail, I use ZenCall, ListREI.com. I use batch leads for my SMS. Use code Zach to get 50% off. I use that same code Zach, ZACH, all caps, for the actual skip tracing of that. Then I do my marketing. That's kind of marketing. I use a lot of direct mail. I use open letter marketing. That's who we use. They're pretty amazing. They got the best customer service out there. But yeah, that's basically the systems for marketing. I've got Podio, dispositions. I use Dotloop. Everyone uses DocuSign. I like Dotloop. We own a real estate brokerage, so it's more agent oriented. We just use that because we got it. So we use Dotloop for our virtual wholesaling stuff. And then for cash buyers, I mean, I got my phone. I can deal with my cash buyers or my dispositions. People will. But one of my most important systems is literally just my phone. I use that to network with everyone around the country, and I can sell any virtual wholesaling deal I have to. But those are the systems I use. Diane says, Zach, how did you say to join your Facebook group? Go here. Right here, it's on the bottom, Diane. Just go to facebook.com/groups/wholesaling houses for real. Simple as that. Or just go to Facebook and search wholesaling houses for real. I'll try to put as many people in as possible before I actually go live in there at 6:15, 6:30. But every Friday, take time out, just like all my football sports games. I do that. But yeah, my time was all hectic when the Heat were in the playoffs and the finals because I was like, I got to take time out to watch that. But drive me crazy. But yeah, wholesaling houses for real. We're going to be the top wholesaling group out there because we're trying to provide as much value as possible and honestly put these gurus out of business. Sorry. Let's see here. What's up, Natalie? How are you? Thank you so much for all your help. I truly enjoy watching your videos so much. I truly appreciate it. I really want you guys to learn as much as possible when it comes to wholesaling real estate. I want to help everyone out. So please, thank you so much for watching my stuff and, supporting me. It's truly means everything for me. So I really appreciate it. And something I really want to talk about too is I've gotten a couple DMs out there. They're saying, Zach, why do you have ads on your YouTube? You're selling out. So let me clear this up. If I took monetization off my YouTube channel, guess what will happen with YouTube? They would still run ads. So YouTube, from the beginning, I think starting a month or two ago, they said if you don't run ads on your YouTube channel, over a couple thousand subscribers, we'll do it for you and we'll keep the money. So I got two choices. I can literally click monetization, say yes, and then they'll just give me the money they put the ads on, or I click no, and they'll run the ads and they'll just pocket all the money. So I'm like, whatever, just monetize it. Also, another thing why I did monetization on there, it's not because I'm greedy for all this money. Truly, if I don't make money, I don't care. The other reason is because once you're monetized on YouTube, YouTube gives more of your content out for free, and they show it to more people. So I thought I could help more people by doing that. And again, I try to spend all the YouTube money out on possible because I don't do it for money. Like the money I make is this wholesaling stuff. I just enjoy this. So, spend it on microphone, camera, all that fun jazz. But there's not much I could spend on. So editors, I use it to, for editors and stuff like that. But that's it. I do it because YouTube is going to run ads on my channel either way. Rather get paid on it. And they support, they show more of my content out for free by doing it. So, hey, if I can help more people by doing it, it's cool. Miami has been very competitive so far. Maybe I should try virtual. I would consider virtual wholesaling in Miami. It's a little tough, I would say. Do you recommend ListSource? I recommend listrei.com, listrei.com, which is listrei.com, which is PropStream. That's just the link to get the 7-day free trial. But I recommend that over there because if you're going to pay for 10,000 leads, it would cost you $97 on PropStream. But if you did 10,000 leads with ListSource, let me just pull my calculator out here. it costs you about 20 cents at best if you get the best rate. It'll cost you $2,000. So get 100 high equity leads, cost you $2,000 on ListSource, $97 on PropStream, and they're basically the same information. That's why I recommend it. And I think so overall, 20 cents, you could possibly get 15 cents on ListSource, but that's like crazy low. And then there's some, I've seen people get 3, 4, 5 cents on there, but ListSource on average is around 20 cents. If you're new, probably 25 cents per lead. PropStream's 1 penny. So take that as you will. That's it. Kelly says, hey, it's awesome. You're giving your valuable time. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I take time out every day to do a video. Again, this is Wholesaling Miss. So a high quality video every single day. Plus, I'm locked up. This is 2020. There's a pandemic going on. So I've had a lot more time at home. So I wanted to give more value and content out there. And hey, I got more time to do stuff like this. So I really enjoy it. Chris says, have you used or heard of Smart Dialer for Podio? Thoughts? I've never heard of it. Actually, I've heard of it before. I remember because it's spelled weird like that. I've heard of it. Not really any experience with it though, bro. Let me know if it works for you though. Love to know. Al says, I have a property under contract, but the other person on title, I can't or seller get a hold of. I have a buyer waiting to close as well. What should I do? Let me read that one. So I have a buyer under contract, but the other person on title, I can't. But the other, I can't or seller get a hold of. I have a buyer waiting to close. What should we do? You should try to contact that seller. If the seller lives in the house, go knock on the door. That's what I do. If they're out of state, I would try to calling with different phone numbers. I would try everything to get their information. Call their brother, uncle, like go crazy. Try to get them so you can make money as a real estate wholesaler. That's the point. And let's see. Tyra says, is Buffalo, New York a good market? I don't know. That's the truth. I don't know if it's a good market or not. I don't really know any wholesalers up there in Buffalo. I know some other guys in upstate that do well, a little more south of Buffalo. So that's probably what I'd recommend too. So that's it. I think we got a last question here. I think I'm wrapping it up, guys. So I truly appreciate you guys actually, sticking it out for 2 hours, watching me answer your questions live. This is my holiday special. If you guys like this, let me know. Like direct message me, comment below. Maybe I'll do an end of the year 2020 special so we can celebrate 2021 and maybe the end of the pandemic. Maybe we do, a holiday special every time. We do a Valentine's Day special. We can do literally a 4th of July special, a Thanksgiving special, Christmas special. Probably not going to do on Christmas though. Maybe a Christmas Eve thing. Let me know. Love to go do these lives and help people out. But that's it. We got a quick question really quick. Deal machine or batch leads for driving for dollars? Batch leads. But PropStream, listarea.com, you can do it also in there. I'd recommend that one too. But if you gave me the 2, batch leads. Use code ZACH, capital ZACH. Zach, 50% off. So that's it, guys. Appreciate it. Love it. Thanks, Reggie, so much. Have a blessed day. And honestly, try to help someone out today. It doesn't have to be wholesaling related. Just do something nice for somebody. I'm telling you, giving, you will receive more than you'll ever give if you just give. Don't expect anything in return. Just help someone out. Even if it's helping an old lady cross the street or something, just do something nice today. Try to make someone smile and honestly, just have a great day. Have a blessed one. Thank you guys so much. Can't wait to see you guys next time. Have a good one.